Hey guys, today we're going to take a little look at the Audio Dynamics HiFi 68. It is a high fidelity 6 in, 8 out DSP, and I'm going to talk about it some, but first we're going to have a look at it and I'm going to show you a video on how this thing works. I could try to piece it together myself and create a comprehensive guide, but there's always been one made, and the guy who owns the company is the one that's doing the video, so it just doesn't get much better than that. Let's get on over here and see what's going on. So this right here is the DSP. This is the DSP68 High Fidelity. It's a very nice, very nice DSP, and I'll tell you a little bit about it right off the bat. Up to 6 in, 8 out DSP. It has toss link, coax, high level, RCAs, whatever, a Bluetooth. It has about any way of inputting music that you want to use, and you can output this straight to your amplifiers, fully controlled. Has extremely good, high quality stuff going on. It has a HD. A really good comprehensive HD Bluetooth input, so you can run high-res files from high-res streaming services. As long as your device supports high-res or high-definition Bluetooth, you can connect it to this and get that high definition. Even if it doesn't, you can get the standard Bluetooth to connect. But it's got it's got a completely comprehensive input selection available to you, so you can't go wrong with this. It does everything. Tiffany style connectors, time alignment, 31 band parametric EQ, blah, blah, blah. That's per channel, by the way. Each individual channel gets its own EQ. Has a wired controller. It's not listed on here, but I'll show it to you in the video, I think. It'll be on the video. But it is a very nice little wired controller. It's got a screen. You can adjust things. You can change things. You can go through different settings. You can use it as a volume, use it as a bass knob. You could use it as a lot of things. So it comes with this as well. That's that built-in HD Bluetooth audio streaming. aptX HD, really cool. It's got all the good juicy bits. If you guys are looking for the software, once you go to their website, which you can see right here, just scroll down to the bottom. You can download the Windows version or the Android version for your phones or tablets, and you can connect with Bluetooth on the Android version. You can connect straight to it with Bluetooth. You're going to need this advanced password to make any major changes in the DSP, so that's important. You can also change this password, and if you set it up for somebody else, or if you let your kid drive your car or your wife or whatever, you can set it up a tune just for them, so you can turn down the bass or turn down the volume and have it to where it tops out and they can't go around cranking your system. It's very good. Or if you're someone who does installs and you're installing it for someone and you don't want to mess them with the controls later, you can change that password and then lock them out of it, to where they can go in there and change tunes, but they can't change anything about a specific tune. You installers out there, you know what I'm talking about, all right? So it does have a 4-volt output, and it handles up to from 10 to 16.5 volts. So it's going to be good for cars that do start-stop, and their voltage drops down quite a bit at the stop sign. Whenever they're sitting there, because when they go to you go to take off, the voltage will dip and then roll back up. These will handle that pretty good. You got extremely low harmonic distortion, so 0.001%, 0.002%. It's like extremely low harmonic distortion. But let's go down here and check out this video, which is going to be extremely informative on how this all works.
All right, the first thing you want to do is go to addcaraudio.com. Once you pull up the website, go ahead and press DSP. Scroll down to the DSP that you have. Right now we have the DSP68-HiFi. I'm going to open that up, and then we're going to scroll down, and you'll see where you can download for Windows, which is what we're going to do since we're operating on a laptop. Or you could download for your Android phone. And if you have an iPhone, then go to the Apple Play Store and download.
And we talked
by
about
searching
this already.
DSP. And once that is pulled up, you'll click on the first one that comes up and then scroll down to the proper DSP. So now we're going to download the software here. Once we have the software pulled up, you'll notice that each channel has null selected, which means you will not have any sound through the DSP. So you have to label each channel, and that'll automatically set the crossover points to pre-selected frequencies. So channel 1, front left tweeter. We'll do channel 2 for front right tweeter. Channel 3 for front left midwoofer.
So he's doing a very basic setup right now.
Channel 4 for front right midwoofer.
You can set these up for whatever you want.
Channel 5 for rear left full range. Channel 6 for rear right full range.
And that would be for like a rear fill.
Channel 7 and 8 for subwoofer. After you do that, now it's time to set the time alignment. So we're going to take a few measurements in the car, and I'll show you how to set up the microphone for measuring to each speaker location. First, we're going to measure the front left tweeter, and we're going to measure to the center of the factory grill, to the tip of the microphone.
Now, even 1 inch
inches.
difference
We're going to measure the
will
front
change
right
this.
tweeter.
So get those measurements right.
That measures 50 inches. Now, when you're measuring the front left midwoofer in the door, you want to add about 1.5 inches to accommodate for the space that the speaker is behind the factory grill on the door panel. So the front left midwoofer measures 43.5 inches. Let's measure the front right midwoofer. That one measures
In this case, he's using a
59.5.
microphone as the
Now
point.
for the rear left full range, you're going to measure the midwoofer section. Even though it's a component set, the mid is most important on time alignment. So the rear left midwoofer.
You could also do this
34.5.
by running the tape measure to your ear
Now let's measure
from the driver's seat
rear
on both
right
sides.
midwoofer. That one comes in at 55.5 inches. Now for the subwoofer, I've laid the seat down so I can measure to the enclosure. And then since the subwoofer is fired down in this particular application, we're going to add about 6 inches to the measurement to get to the center of the sub. To the tip of the microphone, the sub measures 55 inches. Now that we've got all the measurements, what you want to do is subtract the closest speaker from the furthest speaker. This will give you how many inches of delay that you need to add to each speaker, which is easier than calculating milliseconds. So as you see, the front right midwoofer is 59.5 inches, and that's the furthest speaker from the listening position.
That's over in
So
the
that does
passenger
not
floor.
need any delay. Okay, the front left tweeter measured 34 inches, so that's 25.5 inch difference.
It's right up here.
So you're going to enter 25.5 inches. The front right tweeter is 50 inches, which is a 9.5 inch difference. So you're going to enter 9.5. Front left midwoofer was 43.5 inches. That's a difference of 16 inches. The rear left full range is 34.5 inches. That's a difference of 25 inches. The rear right full range is 55.5 inches. That's a difference of 4 inches. And the subwoofer is 55 inches, which is also 4.5 inches. Okay, now that you have all the time alignment set, you're good to go to fire up the system, test all the speaker channels, set your level controls, and then move on to the RTA frequency response adjustments, which will be in a separate video. So thanks for tuning in, and give us a call at 573-756-2049. for technical assistance, and we can also do a screen share to help you tune your system and set it all up. Hopefully this video was helpful. Thanks.
And he
All right, the first thing you want to
he absolutely will do that. You can call him up and talk to him on the phone at any time. These guys are absolutely outstanding when it comes to that kind of stuff, being helpful. So let's go back in here again, and I'll see if I can show you guys what we're talking about here. So if we go down to support, and right here in support they have, you can fill out a contact information here and message them this way, or you can call them on the phone and talk to them. They're good people. In this support area also, they have test tracks that you can download, test tones, sweeps, and pink noise, 16-bit and 24-bit pink noise FLAC files. So it's very helpful. There was a couple of others. Oh yeah, the enclosure design service. If you guys don't know about this guy, where's he at? Right here, Hexibase. You've seen his videos on YouTube. He designs their enclosures. So you can go here and get him to design your enclosure. And for that, you're going to need to do contact information, vehicle information, body type, any kind of dampening, all these details, what type of enclosure you're looking for, the shapes, and all these things, answer all these questions, go through the whole process, and this cat right here will design you a box. There is a cost to it, and I'm not sure what it is anymore. It changed a couple of times, but he does have a charge, but he builds exceptionally good boxes. So that will be your box design here. As far as their speakers go, well, the sky's the limit. If you go to their 6000 series subwoofers, yeah, they're serious. So 6000 series are absolutely insane. So that is the 6000 series ADDSP68-HiFi. That's an 18-inch subwoofer. It is $1,649 at the time of recording this video, but it is a monster, and it is a wicked low playing sub. These things, the 15s, which are right here, my buddy Carmel, they built a van, and they put 6 of these 15s in the van on 2 of the 12,000 watt amplifiers, the 80s 12,000 watt amplifiers. And if you guys watch the intro to my life, you'll see a van with these guys in it. It breaks windshields so bad that they had to pull them out. It's like every time they tried to run a single pass in a show or to test a track, at maximum volume, it would shatter a windshield. It broke like 6 windshields, and it's just incredibly loud. And they could replace the windshield, but they replaced the windshield, that put them in a different class. So they had to go to a different driver there was so much the low frequency energy was so intense that it was just popping windshields constantly. So that's the thing. They sound amazing though. So yeah, serious business, and you can look through all the different options they have. And if you're wondering about that amplifier that I was just talking about, let's find it real quick. It would be this guy. It's $3,499. It is not for the faint of heart, but this is a 12,000 watt amp that makes closer to 20,000 watts. It is a Korean-made amplifier. It's crazy good amplifier. You can get the different plates to go with it to make it look your own. These plates are removable and all that stuff, so you can make it look how you want. I mean, it doesn't get any better. it doesn't get any better than this amplifier. The downside is the price. The price, it will make you cough, sneeze, and maybe even throw up a little bit. I don't know. But is it worth it? It depends on you, man, you know. If you want the best, this is that. You know, and sometimes if you want the best, you got to pay for the best. You know, it is what it is. But having said all that, I can tell you from personal experience about some of the gear that's in here. So, looking at these speakers, the components. Let's see here, the mid-woofer. Let's see here. These guys right here, I was running 4 of these. I had 2 in each door. So, and yes, they're $600 a set. So, like I said, not for the faint of heart, but they are amazing mid-woofers. These things will easily play 40 hertz in a door, and they get down. They have a lot of excursion. They sound clean. They give you really, really good deep, low vocals. They're amazing speakers, but they're $600 a pair, so keep that in mind. If that's what you're looking for, if you say, I want the best, this is the best. I mean, there ain't nothing out there that's better, right? I've run those. I've run, they're pros. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. Let me go through some more stuff. Some of the ones I recommend for people that don't have that crazy budget, but still want amazing sound, is the 1000 and 2000 series. Here's the 2000 series coaxials right here. They're $179 a pair. They are as good sounding or better than any Morale or Focal on the market. I've heard all of these, and they are amazing. And this is a 2000 series. The 1000 series are $100. For the 6.5s, what are they? $109 for the 6.5s. And you won't spend a better $109 on a pair of 6.5s. No kidding. The little 4s there, you know, I've still got some of these in my vehicle. Hold on a second, let me pull up here. I'll show you another set. The website leaves something to be desired navigating it. So I'm running a set of these, right, not these. Yeah, I'm running a set of these right here and my Tahoe right now in the A-pillars. And that's the 3000 series 3-inch widebands. If you're looking for something that'll pump the guitars out and get them vocals to just get down in a small package to get that sound filled up high, that sound stage up nice and high, that's it. That's the jam. If you have trouble, if you want the same thing but you have trouble finding a good tweeter placement, and you want that tweeter to be perfectly sonically time aligned with the 3, you can go to these 4000 series 3s, and they're $400, but these are extremely good sounding drivers. This whole setup is they're all guys. I cannot say enough good stuff about this company. The equipment doesn't look all flashy and pretty, but that's because they put the research and the time and the development and the money into making them sound phenomenal. It's not going to be pretty necessarily. It's just going to rock out. Okay, so keep that in mind. But you can't go wrong with any of the equipment that AD sells. The only downside is it's not cheap. Okay, this is the most inexpensive page in the whole website, and you can get a lot right here, but it's not cheap. You're not going to get away with a budget system out of this company. But if you want the best, this is it. If you want Morale, if you want Focal, if you want Audio Frogs, if you want all of those, if you want that level, these guys are above that level. They're above that level. He's got videos. If you go to Audio Dynamics YouTube page, they have tons of videos where they give you comparison between their drivers and these other exotic drivers. You can hear the differences in them on their test. So check that out too. And you can't go wrong with them, okay? Can't go wrong with them. And but today we are talking about that DSP. Now, I've been running this guy right here for a long time. It's the SP68 auto-tuning DSP. There's also the 68T, and it has a lot of the same functionality. What I don't like about it is that it comes with the wires that stick out, and it's hard to make it look like it's cool. It's hard to make it look good on an amp board because it's got these harnesses that come out of it. It's something that you would hide, right? Whereas this guy over here, which is what I'm about to be running, it's something you can make look pretty on an amp board because you can lay everything out. It's just the way it's designed. It's more elegant looking and more classy. As far as functionality goes, this guy will get it done. You know, for $349, you're looking at a DSP that's top notch, and it can auto tune itself. You plug the mic into it, and you got to buy the mic. It's right here. You buy the mic, plug it into that thing, and it does the thing all by itself. It'll completely auto tune. It'll time align. It'll flip polarities. It'll adjust the EQ. It'll do everything. And does it do it perfect? No. But it does it better than most of you guys will be able to do it. Now, if you're one of them people that can take it to that next level, you could start out with the auto tune and then go through there and tweak it and adjust it and get it to where you want it. But it gets you like most of the way there right out of the box. So it's really cool. And then if you want to add with this functionality here, with this guy and this guy, these two, if you want to add the Bluetooth ability, you've got two different options. You got the high resolution. Well, do you have two different options? Yeah. Yes, you have this option here, which is the standard Bluetooth, which is what I've been using. You've also got this guy, the high resolution, which does that high res Bluetooth that I was talking about earlier. And it comes with another thing, as well as having an extension for the USB hole. But yeah, and then you got, for that same setup, you've got these knobs you can get down here, and you can plug those into it and run those knobs where you want to in your vehicle. And then you'll have a volume and a subwoofer control right there. You can put them where you want them. It's very cool. That's what this right here is. Okay, so you got lots of options there. These are different things if you don't necessarily need those. Now, if you buy this guy, you're going to get all that functionality of all that stuff, except the microphone. It doesn't auto-tune. But you're going to get a control that you can mount somewhere, and you're going to get the Bluetooth. You're going to get the high-res Bluetooth. You're going to get all that stuff built into the unit. So if you're looking at high-end, awesome DSPs, well, you really can't go wrong. I mean, you know, Audio Dynamics is not a company that's well known yet, but they are scary good quality stuff. If you're looking for high quality and you're okay with paying the price that you have to pay for that extra 10 to 15, 20% over, you know, that extra bit, you just want to pay it and get it done and make it have the best of the best, Audio Dynamics is the company to do that with. And to let you know up front, or not up front, toward the end actually, I do not have any, I don't gain anything with Audio. I don't have anything from them that's free. I don't get anything from them. I don't have a coupon code. I don't have a discount code. I have nothing with Audio Dynamics. I'm all about telling you guys about what I feel like is a good quality deal. It's either a good quality product at a really good price, or it's a really good quality product at a whatever price. But I'm going to tell you what I think personally, not what I'm being paid to tell you. That's not how I roll. However, if you're interested in picking up AD products, you can order them online from Audio Dynamics. You can order them on the Amazon. Okay, can order them on Temu. You got to go through them. But if you're in an area close enough to Springfield, Missouri, where you can come here, you can go see my buddy Carmel. He is an exclusive dealer for Audio Dynamics in the Missouri area. Come down here, check them out. Talk to Carmel Car Audio. You can call him on the phone. I'll put the number right down here. Talk to Carmel. And he can set you up an appointment. You can come in and they'll put the stuff in, show you how to use it, set up the right equipment for your installation, and hook you up, and you'll be rocking out and living loud. It's like Andy. Clean, clear, loud, baby. Carmel Car Audio and Audio Dynamics. Guys, I appreciate your time. If you haven't already done it, smash that subscribe button down below. Ring that bell, because you never know what kind of crazy things are going to come out of this camp. Peace, guys.